Hey, good evening guys. Welcome to the video. My name is Saumil Shah. In this video, I'm going to be talking about Elasticsearch, how you can be good at Elasticsearch, how I learned Elasticsearch, how I mastered Elasticsearch. So I've been working on Elasticsearch from past 6 months in my company, and I think I'm decent enough in Elasticsearch. Usually, what is Elasticsearch first of all? Elasticsearch, think of as an Elasticsearch as a database, kind of a database, which has some JSON documents, and it can index or it can search from that JSON document within fraction of seconds. Oh, okay. So you will say, well, okay, what's the big deal? I mean, MongoDB is also like the database. Well, the thing is, this can index data up to petabytes and gigabytes of data. For example, I'm not talking about 1 GB, I'm not talking about 50 GB, I'm talking about 1 TB of data. Yes, I had a very amazing opportunity to work with such a massive, huge data, and we used Elasticsearch basically to develop an efficient search engine. So how did I learn that? How did I even learn all of these things with Elasticsearch? Let me share you my journey. This might be helpful to you. So let's get started. Part 1, how did I start? So the very first thing I read about Elasticsearch, I went to their official website, and the first thing I did is basically see how I can basically even install Elasticsearch. So my first step was basically I installed Elasticsearch. Then I did some research on some UI tools that I can use to query that Elasticsearch. From that I found Kibana. After that I was looking for how can I ingest my documents. For example, JSON, Parquet file, any kind of data, how do I ingest it? So I started looking into it. Then I found Logstash or Python bulk API. So I started discovering more and more. That was the step 1. First step, get everything installed on your computer. Perfect, good. Second step, what I did is basically try to upload some sample data. Okay, once you have everything up on your computer, why don't you upload some data? Try to develop some Python script. Try to see if you can upload data. Once you have like small data, about 1,000 documents, see how to query the data, like how to do a very simple basic query, search query. Okay, I'm getting data, very good. Try next. Okay, how can I get only 10 data? How can I do pagination? More questions, more answers. Start looking for all these questions on the internet. You will find answers. Okay, that's done. Now look for more questions. Ask more questions. Okay, how can I index my data? How can I, let's say, I wanna basically do geolocation. For example, give me all the records within 20 mile of radius or 60 kilometers. How do I do that? Geo queries. Learn about that. Once you do that, then you dive more deeper and deeper in Elasticsearch. Then I learned about the Boolean queries. The Boolean queries has 4 parts, or I guess 5 parts: must, should, must not, and must not. And one more was there. I don't recollect that, but that's fine. Must means and, should means or, then must not means of course not, right? So I don't know. So basically, what I'm trying to say is basically, once you understand this Boolean query, how it works, try the term, try match phrase, try different queries, see how it works, how it is getting the results, see is it matching the exact phrase. So see all of that, right? Try it out, right? That's how you will learn. Once you do that, ask questions again. Hey, can I write a Boolean inside a Boolean query? Nested Booleans. Can I do that? Yes, you can. Try that. Learn about it. Go to Stack Overflow. Try it yourself. That's how you will learn. Perfect. You learn that. Nested Boolean queries. Perfect. Amazing. Can you use regular expression in Elasticsearch? Yes, you can. Search for it. There are queries. Perfect. You know that. Then, can you write Boolean queries in Elasticsearch? Yes, you can. And or not, all of that, like English like queries to do that. Yes, you can. Once you know that, once you think you know how to write queries, perfect, good queries. Okay, how do I generate these queries dynamically? For an example, if I want to generate a Boolean query, like where the first name is Saumil and the last name is Shah or Patel, how do I write that? How do I even write a code in Python to generate these Boolean queries, write an algorithm? I had a video on how to generate Boolean queries. So think about it, I mean, it's not like a one-day process, it's a continuous journey, I would say. You would keep learning, you would keep asking questions. There are so many things I learned over this journey on Elasticsearch. I did not know anything, but I mastered Elasticsearch. Now I also know about shards, then learn about performance tuning. What is shards? How does it play an important role? How many shards do I require? How many CPUs do I require? How many masters? How many slaves? How many nodes? Ask questions. Okay, once you do that, okay, learn about refresh interval. Okay, what is refresh interval? So these are so many complicated things you can learn in Elasticsearch. How you can debug Elasticsearch when there are unassigned shards, what are replicas, how does it play an important role, how you can use inline queries in Elasticsearch, how you can delete document, how you can update documents. Learn about it, enjoy the process, that's what I'm saying. So yeah, I made a lot of tutorials for you guys on PageNation, Elasticsearch, yeah, a lot of contents. I mean, and these all contents I have learned over the year by reading a lot of blogs, a lot of Stack Overflow, asking questions to the people in the community. Yeah, that's a journey, and that's what I said. So start with basic, start with very simple, install the Elasticsearch. If you got it installed, if you got it working, celebrate, step one done, then go for the next step, then third step, fourth step, fifth step. So as I said, learning is a process, it's a journey. You can't do everything in one day. You can't eat like a 1 month food in a day, right? So similarly, enjoy the learning, daily, little by little, try to enjoy it, and then once you do enjoy it, then if you think you know something that if you know something, then you should start sharing with the society, start sharing with people, wonderful. Start teaching people, right? Amazing. Recently, I also made videos on KNN, machine learning in Elasticsearch, so many cool things. So as I keep learning, I also keep teaching people on my channel. That's how you grow, right? Then I wrote script, basically. For example, I had a task, how do I move my data from S3 to Elasticsearch? We have like petabytes of data. How do I even move it to like an ELK stack? How do we index it? How do we write mappings? Learn about all of this, isn't it interesting? And once you learn the knowledge, knowledge is power, you know what I mean? If you know the things, people will definitely come to you. I'm telling you, man, because you are the only one who knows it. You have mastered it, right? So people will ask you, definitely. So be the king and do what I'm saying is do whatever you want to do it with passion, do it with full enjoy the process. That's what I'm saying. So this is how I mastered the Elasticsearch. These are some of my tips, my journey, how I mastered Elasticsearch. So as I said, start with zero, very low level, basic installation, then basic query, how to query the data, delete, put, then go to complicated things. If you suddenly start with writing complicated queries, you won't understand, you would be frustrated, you would just leave the things right there. I'm like, hey, it's not working, bullshit. So that's not the thing. So enjoy the process. And if you have questions in ELK, please ask me, man. I'm always happy to help you. As I said, I'm not an expert or something, but I'm a self-taught person. I have learned everything by myself, by watching videos, by learning, by reading a lot of articles. So if I know, I would help you out. Write an email to me, man. shahsoumil519@gmail.com. So yeah, guys, hope this video will help you on learning ELK. ELK is pretty popular. You can basically search documents from petabytes of data in few seconds, 3 to 4 seconds. That's amazing. That power is really amazing. No database can nearly even reach such kind of a high speed. So yeah, ELK stack. So that's it for this video. Hope you have enjoyed it. And if you have any more questions in Elasticsearch or ELK stack in general, ask me out, and I'll try to help you out. As I said, I'm not an expert in ELK, but self-taught person, and if I know, I'll help you out. So hope you guys enjoyed it. As usual, keep smiling, keep coding, keep learning. See you guys in the next video. Goodbye, everyone.